Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, another day of team action here at the coast. Silver teams, that is. We have the team of Fearless 4 versus Backburners. This is an A-side match. Guaranteed at least ninth place and $400, but of course they're all looking for that top prize of, I think it was over $4,000 for first place. So we have on Backburners, Daniel Dudley, Angel Espinoza, Don Gifford, and Kevin Wilson. For Fearless 4, we have Aaron Hansen, Jacob DeWalt, Lacey Hansen, and Brittany DeWalt. Backburners will be breaking first. On the table in front of us, we have Daniel Dudley versus Aaron Hansen. Over on the other table, Angel Espinoza versus Jacob DeWalt. So here we go. Daniel with the break. I am your host, Kevin Ross, being joined by Sherry Ross. How you doing, Sherry?
Doing good. How are we?
Oh, just another day in paradise. Get to watch some pool out here at beautiful Lincoln City Coast from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort. What's not to love?
Nothing. All right. What in the world?
All right, so a quick word about CSI Rules 8 Ball. This is Rack Your Own. It is always open after the break, no matter if you make something on the break or not. You do not have to take what you make. Groups are established when you legally pocket a called ball. It is not a win or a loss if you make the 8 on the break. If you make the 8 on the break, well, it just spots and you have the option of shooting or racking again and breaking again.
Is that Thomas?
What?
The guy who got second in what was it, the silver one or whatever it was?
I don't know.
Guy. Oh, he's playing. Who's playing this game over here?
Well, there's no Thomas on the
Okay.
score sheet.
Yeah, never mind. He looks a lot like him.
What was I saying? 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. Yeah, if you make the 8 on the break, you can spot it and keep shooting, or re-break. If you make the 8 on the break and scratch, then it is your opponent that has that option. And this is a call, ball, and pocket game. You call the ball, you call the pocket it's going in. As long as you make a legal hit on one of your balls, if that ball goes in where you called it, that counts. Doesn't matter how it gets there.
Yep, this isn't Banks. Gotta go clean and gotta call him out.
Yeah. So Daniel looks like he's
And it's got to be
trying
the
to
object ball you shoot at.
yeah.
Can't be a combination bank.
Yeah, bank yeah, in a bank pool, yep, you can't shoot combos, kisses, caroms. Uh yeah, you gotta hit the ball that you're banking and that ball has to go clean.
And the
The
amount of
number of
rails.
yep. Sorry.
Yep, the amount of rails you call.
So Daniel's looking like he's trying to set the tone here by starting with a break and run, perhaps. But he is a little bit tough here. Yep, I knew that would talk him right out of it. Well, actually, no, he's still got a chance here. This is Silver Division. There are 4 different divisions broken up by Fargo rate caps. Starting at the top, it's platinum and goes down from there to gold, silver, and bronze. All right, missed by Daniel brings Aaron Hansen from Fearless 4 to the table. And he takes on that one ball fearlessly.
Maybe he's the new owner of Savage. Maybe that's where I know his face from. Not, they see they're fearless, which is the Savage motto, moniker, whatever, yeah, motto. Um, and their shirts are Savage billiard shirts. Don't forget to share that stream. Go get your stream buddy. Let them know Railbirds is live.
We are coming at you live from the coast. If you've been enjoying our coverage of this Western BCA 8-Ball Championship, yeah, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Seem to have a bit of a battle going on that other table over there.
Yeah, we do.
All right, the old long straight in shot there for Aaron. No problem.
Yeah. So do you like the 6-4-8 or the 4-6-8? I mean, the angle he's got on the 6 to get to the 4 isn't a good angle, but I'd have preferred the 4 to get to the 8.
It is easier to get to the 8 from the 4, but given where the cue ball is, I think you just got to go with the 4 first and
Yeah.
then the 6. I mean, it's definitely doable to get to the 8 from the 6. It's
Mhm.
just not quite as easy, and this is pretty good.
He overcut it a little bit. It's a good thing he did, because if he hadn't at that speed, he was straight in.
Yeah, he's got a nice angle. Just come up at one rail. Can even put a little bit of inside, but
I wouldn't. I'd take that 11 ball completely out of play. No inside.
yeah,
Play for the center of the table.
yeah, center of the table is good.
Is he looking at drawing this around 2 rails to the center?
He is. You can easily hook yourself behind the 11 or come up short.
Yeah.
So this is touchy. This is touchy, but did he get there?
It's perfect. That's a nice
Yep.
shot. Nice speed.
Very nice control there. Nicely done.
Especially, first game on this,
Yeah.
table and
Yep.
stuff. To have the speed down like that's a nice shot. It's a good shot for you. No, it is. It got perfect on the end. Don't forget to scan your Chinook Wins Players Club card when you come into the room. Get your chance at winning 100 sand dollars. Also tracks all of the players and people that are in the casino, the amount of money that you spend, which then in turn correlates to what the casino gives the Western BCA.
Yep, that lets the Chinook Winds know that that this is actually worth it to them. That
Yep.
the Western BCA is actually making them some money.
Yeah, well, and it gives the Western BCA a little bit, hey, because they when the numbers go up and the numbers go up, and they say, hey, well, maybe you should be giving us some more money. And I also heard today that it helps show the amount of people in the room, which helps with their grants from the government, which I did not know until this morning.
All right, I'm gonna switch those names around on the scoreboard. Sorry for the disruption there, but that way it matches my score sheet, so I don't get confused. And
Well,
we don't want to get me confused.
Well, and it matches where they're sitting at the tables in the room too.
That too. Anything I can do to eliminate confusion on my part
Oh
is
wait, no,
definitely good.
no, it doesn't.
Nope, Backburners is on this side over here.
Yeah, but Fearless 4 is wearing blue,
But it matches my score sheet, which is the important thing.
and Fearless 4 is wearing blue.
They are wearing blue, so that actually works in my favor.
I like it having it on the score sheet on the on up on the scoreboard online as they're sitting on the tables out here. Because then if that team over there wins, then that goes on the left side.
And I like having it match my score sheet in front of me. So when I mark on the left on the score sheet, I mark it on the left on the scoreboard. Just shows everyone has their own way of doing things.
Yeah, it's just like if I break first, for me, that's game. It's do you do the score or the game number? We're remembering how you break on alternate break, right?
Yep, I always do it by score. Other people do it by game number.
Yep, I do it by the score. Score is even when we start.
Some people like you do head ball break. Some people like me do second ball break.
I'm sorry. I still love you.
Aw,
You're still my hero too.
aw. Even if I do a second ball
Even
break.
if you do a second ball break, you're still my hero.
Well, it's because I'm not strong like you. I'm not strong enough to hit the head ball first.
Whatever. It's just because I got a bigger butt than you.
All right.
Put it
Back
all
to,
in there.
all right, back to the game. Oh, so at the table now we have Don Gifford from Backburners versus Lacey Hanson
They made
from Fearless Four
they made a song about me at the 80s, early 90s.
by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
We're not going to say the name. We'll just let you figure it out on your own. Wonder if the chat can figure it out, and wonder if they can guess the song.
Sure they have not the faintest
Yeah, it
idea.
was Buttermilk Biscuits.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Because I'm a good cook.
Wow, we're already talking about food. You know, live streamers get a bad rep for always talking about food, and man, we're 10 minutes into the stream. We're already talking about food.
It's that cool moment. But anyhow, pool. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah,
Pool. So does the 15 go, or do we have to draw into this to give it a little more wiggle room?
we may draw into the 7 just to open it up a little.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go the other way.
straight into the corner. That works.
Yeah, but what are we doing afterwards? That's the question. Hey,
Is he gonna have the template rack removed, or is he calling for he's
yeah,
having the template
he
rack
wants
removed?
to
Okay.
have to put his markers on the back sides of the ball here. I think being the way they're sitting, well, maybe they're too big and they would be on the rack. Take away the one of them. There we go. He only needs to move one. There we have it.
Of course, I would make a terrible referee because if I was a referee, I would be like, "Hey, we didn't provide these template racks. You put it there. You move it." But that's why I'd make a terrible referee.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be a referee for very long either if you
No,
did that.
I would not.
I just wouldn't want all of the negative. Did it get around?
I think he got there. Oh,
On the 10?
maybe he didn't get there.
He's not there for the 14.
Oh man.
No, he's like a few inches short there. Just kick it in and get out. And he's looking, I think, at playing safe here off the 10. Yep. Just looking to see, what he would leave her and, where he wants his cue ball. And, well, he didn't do himself any favors there either.
Hmm. No. And Lacey does have. Well, I think she has a shot on the 1 on the side, possibly. Definitely the 2 up table, but possible scratch there if she shoots at that 2.
I'm just looking up something.
Um, right, she's going to go off the 2. She might not even be going at this. She might just be playing safe off the 2. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's just playing safe, leaving long distance. I don't know if you can see that enough of that 14 to make it or not. It's close. All right, he's called it in the corner. Oh, is he cutting the 10 to the corner? No, no, he's okay. He's shooting the 14. Okay, he had me confused for a second there. Yeah, he's shooting the 14. Oh, bad hit. All right, that safety has earned Lacey ball in hand. We'll probably start with these problem balls down here, this 3 ball and then the 4 ball. I think I think you have to play the 3 ball up table, I think. I don't think it goes to either of these two bottom corners. You shoot that 3 up table and just roll up for the 4. And then from the 4, you can go up table for those other solids in whatever order is most convenient.
Yep. Jacob DeWalt, owner of Savage Billiard Apparels.
Huh. All right, well, there you go.
Yep.
Now you know.
Yep. I thought that's what it was. Yeah.
But in my humble opinion, I think the play is to start with that 3 up table. Shoot the 3 up table. It was not the only way. She could also play position for the 4 and, kind of loosen up that 3 by shooting the 4 also, once she works her way down to it.
Okay, we do have his wife playing too, Brittany DeWalt.
Yep, and on the Fearless 4, we have 2 Hansons and 2 DeWalt's playing.
Ah.
Aaron and Lacey Hanson, and Jacob and Brittany DeWalt.
My song's on again. Huh? I'll try not to hum or sing today.
That was a nice shot on that. So looks like she does have a little bit of angle on the 4. She can nudge this 10 out of the way.
Yeah, she may have to jack up on it a little bit to push it into it. Hey, but you don't want to hammer it so that it goes into the rail and back out and then your way again, right?
Yeah, they hate it when it breaks out and then breaks right back in. Just missed the breakout and just missed the 4. So if you're gonna miss the 4, that's probably a good time to miss the breakout.
Yes, it is. That's Daniel at the table here.
At the table
No,
in front of us, this is Don.
Don.
Yep, and
I'm confused because there's no score here.
speaking of us confusing ourselves, I eliminated confusion for myself, but I'm confusing Sherry in the process.
No, he'd have looked at the scoreboard and been our score sheet and been confused too. He's not keeping score like he's supposed to. So that we know which match is going on out there. Which matchups. We know what match it is.
Yeah, that's the whole point for having a score sheet here is so I can keep track of these things. And
Of who's at the table.
I've only had 1 coffee today. I need at least 3 before I'm fully awake.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Mayday,
Mayday.
mayday, mayday, mayday.
Officer down? Maybe that's Kojak in the subway? um, how is everybody this morning? Good morning, Joe. Welcome. Jacob on the 8 over there. Get his team on the board first. There we go.
All right, so that's 2 for Fearless 4.
So that's going to bring Brittany up to the table.
Yep, that is correct. Brittany DeWalt from Fearless 4 versus Kevin Wilson from Backburners, and Kevin will be racking and breaking.
Oh man, look at she's opened it up and put it right back. I mean, literally right back where it was, that 10 ball.
I hate when that happens.
Look at this. Not where it was like 2 shots ago.
Think so.
Yeah, just play safe.
Yeah.
Bump that 2 and get the rail.
Yeah, just cue ball up
Use
table.
and use the 8 to hook them too, because they can try to play you safe. You have a better chance of playing safe if you can see right at the ball. I'm trying to get you on that side rail so that you can't see. Or oh, look at the 2's going to come up and block it. Nice shot. Did it get up there? Oh, I think it might be a little bit of an alley there. It would have been nice. I thought it was going to cover it up completely. Safety called. We'll see if there's one allowed. That's a nice break over there. No way. That's a head ball break. Stop it. There we go. That is the opportunity she's been looking for. Yeah, Joe, it's a little bit of both. A little bit of sad, a little bit of excited, you gotta get going home, sleeping in your own bed. I gotta get back to work. We got pugs and, kid and Kevin's mom at home. Miss them all. Gotta get ready for graduation. Our oldest son is graduating from Michigan Tech the end of the month.
Woot woot.
Yep.
All right.
Double degree.
Unfortunately for Lacey, she's dead straight on this too, and that 8, I don't believe, passes the 10.
Well, you follow it all the way up past it and shoot the 8 in the side. That's what she's going to go look at now. Yeah, she could elect to cut it in the side pocket, but then you really got to let go of your cue ball, and you don't want to do that. You want to keep that pressure on. No, she did just call it in the side, didn't she? I thought she pointed at the side. It could have been up to.
I couldn't tell which pocket she pointed at.
Yeah, I actually just looked at it on the monitor. It looked like she called it straight up. Yeah, and this is better here because you don't leave them anything. Leave them a tough cut. It bounced off further than I thought it was going to. But the 2 takes away the pocket for the bank.
And she left it sitting there in case he misses.
Yeah.
All right, thin cut on the 10. Got to control the cue ball to get him away with a shot on the 8.
Yeah. See, Brittany's got on those Savage leggings. I like mine a lot. They're so soft. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
This 8 ball to get Backburners on the scoreboard.
He's missed it.
Oh, wow.
And he's left her perfect. Lacey's got all
Yeah.
kinds of room to get shape here. Got angle to do it too. And I'm coming back to the center of the table to shoot that 8 in the corner. He just missed it in.
Yep, that sounds like a good plan to me.
One rail right at it.
One rail up to the middle of the table.
Yep. This little tiny bit of high with maybe a little bit of left to make it work towards the middle of the table some and get away from the rail. And
Well, she's left some distance.
yeah, but she's straight in.
Yeah, this is missable.
Yeah. And I don't like popping this one. I like going forward with it. The tendency is to undercut this one, and if you go forward and don't hammer it, it goes off the end rail on the side rail. All you leave is a bank. I'm rolling this one in. And she fired it in.
Center of the pocket. All right.
Speared it.
3-0 for the Fearless 4. Here we'll watch this other table while they rack them and break them over on this table.
Yeah.
So coming up, we have Daniel Dudley from Backburners versus it's going to be Jacob DeWalt from Fearless 4. Jacob will be racking and breaking.
No, Joe, I actually, he says back to work, that's no fun, but congrats on the son's graduation. I actually really enjoy my job. I work for a great nonprofit, and I enjoy going to work every day that I go to work because I don't work every day. But I really enjoy my job, getting to help my community. Kevin doesn't get a day off. Even when we're here, he's working every day. Jimbo, what's up?
Hey, mic check. Stop asking. All right, let's. All right, they got them all racked up.
Uh-oh, Rick Jones is coming over here with a piece of paper in his hand.
Oh boy, that's never. That
Oh,
can't be.
man.
That's not a good sign.
Great. Now what did you do?
Oh, we got a schedule of matches, finals. Sorry, just having a chat with Rick about trying to plan out the finals for tomorrow and which tables we're going to play them on, where we're going to put the cameras. So sorry about that. Had to take care of a little bit of business there, but we're back. Trying to figure out how to get the best coverage for you guys. All right. At the table, we have, let's see, that is Daniel. Daniel from Backburners currently at the table. Looking at this 14 ball. Or looking at trying to kick at this 14.
He
I
kicked it
didn't.
in. Off of the, he kicked his ball the 5 to make. Oh, you're looking at this table. Yeah,
I'm
they
looking
just
at this
kicked the
tape.
14 in on the other table too.
Oh, really? They're kicking the 14s on both
Yeah, well,
tables?
except it was he kicked the solid was married to the side of the 14 and he was kicking her ball in off of his. So, yeah.
Let's take it to the table. Looking at solids, that 9 ball does have that corner blocked on that upper left corner. Other than those solids on the upper left, I think this 2 ball might be all you can see. Might be able to see I think you can see the 4, but 4 doesn't really go anywhere. You might be able to shoot this 2 on the side.
Yeah, but now what?
Yeah, now he's looking at possible 1-3 combo. Looks like he's shooting at the
Let's see.
4 or the
The
7.
7.
7, gotcha. Oh, and he tried to get in behind that 5. That would have been nice.
Out here. Straight in on the 14. Just you just stop there for the 9 and then the 15, or go to the 15, then the 9, the 8. I think I like the 15 for the 8 to get to the 8 ball.
Well, as long as he can still see the 9, I think he's okay. Yeah, just 15 on the side, roll forward, 8 on the other side. It looks like he's shooting us with draw. He's going to draw out for the 8 in the same pocket.
There you go. Nice shot. Perfect.
Wanted to put a nice stroke on it, didn't want to roll it.
Well, yeah.
Nicely done.
And you got to stroke that ball good there to draw between them like that too. So you got to have confidence in that shot.
All right, so Daniel getting his team on the scoreboard, 3-1 in this race to 9.
Okay, see ya.
Sounds like someone in the chat can't take a hint.
Yep. Well, yeah, I can put it out there now. I've seen you in other chat rooms being very rude to commentators and stuff like that, and that's why I put up the Mark White works for us. So you can go. Bye bye. Now, some people got to be on a power trip, and yeah. Anyway,
All right, so on the table in front of us here, we're going to have Angel Espinoza from Backburners versus Lacey Hanson from Fearless 4. Lacey will be breaking.
nobody home.
Well, not a terrible spread though. Unfortunately, it failed to make a ball in the break.
Yeah.
Brings Angel to the table.
Yeah, everything is on just about on one half of the table, so it's going to be a lot of close quarter work there.
Good morning, Snooker. Yeah, the first shot after the break is definitely the most important one, trying to choose whether you want solids or stripes, trying to choose your path. So that is why Angel's taking his time here.
Well, it's also why when you see tournaments that have shot clocks, that they give them those extra seconds afterwards too.
Yeah, usually the first shot after the break is double the time of the normal shot clock usually.
Um, that just a comment or him? All right, we got that on the 8 ball on the other table.
Uh, by who?
Huh?
All right. Backburners. Why did my score not update? Okay, well they have two now. Kevin Wilson gets another one for his team. Brings it to within one, 3-2, race to 9. That's gonna bring up Don Gifford from Backburners versus Brittany DeWalt from Fearless 4. Brittany will be racking and breaking.
Now, Larry said, it'd be nice to know where the teams are from or local
Yeah,
bars.
I agree. That would be
It
nice.
would be, but and like Fuggles me just said, a lot of these are from teams are from all around the area because you're allowed to do that now if you have established Fargo rates. You can have one from Oregon, one from Washington, one from Canada, one from Montana, Idaho, Spokane, Seattle, Portland.
Yeah. Okay, Snooker.
See ya.
Thanks for stopping by. So Larry from Cool Pool Productions says the Backburners are from Medford, Oregon. Rackham Billiards hosts BCA every Wednesday and Thursday. So if you're in Medford, Oregon, go check out Rackham Billiards.
Yeah, Brian, if you don't know, Brittany owns Savage Billiards. Yes, Jacob and Brittany, we mentioned that earlier. That's why their team is the Fearless Four. That is the motto of Savage Billiards. A question: Do they come in here and just make teams when they get here? No, you have to be signed up for this tournament weeks in advance. I think the cutoff is like 4 weeks. The early entry for a regular thing is 5 weeks before the event, and then it's a week or two after that with a late fee. Because everything has to be verified that you got your robustness if you're playing with people from other areas, that you've got all of your weeks in and qualified and all of that other stuff. And then they have to get it all together into the brackets and
Yeah, but you'll see people on Facebook in the Western BCA group and places like that. People looking for teammates. Hey, looking for someone with a 525 Fargo or below to fill out our team, and so on. And so you'll see that going on. And then when they get to the event, it might be the first time they've ever met in person. I agree, Joe. It brings people together.
have you gotten on the six?
He can see the six. I don't think he can cut it to the left. I think he has to cut it to the right.
So this is
This
Angel
is
at a table, right?
Yeah, this is Angel. It's interesting. Larry from Cool Pool Productions says Don plays out of the Medford BCA League, and Tammy says Don Gifford plays out of Southwest Idaho BCA Pool League in Boise.
Tammy Coney Bear. Maybe he plays out of both so that he can get
Oh,
qualified
that's not going. I thought who was going.
with different people.
Possibly.
I don't know how close Boise and Medford are to each other. They're in two different states.
Yeah, I'm not sure where in Oregon Medford is. Oh, Dan plays. Maybe it was Dan and not Don. Maybe I read it wrong. No, this says Angel and Don play out of Medford.
Mm.
Anyway, Some of these people play from Medford. Some of these people play from Southwest
Well,
Idaho.
there's a Dan, if Daniel is Dan, and then Don. So I'm talking about two different people, maybe. And anyway,
I'm confused.
yeah, it don't matter. We're not given that information. It may be on CompuSport or whatever. I think it says what city and state they're from on there, but not what league that they play out of or what room.
Yeah, that information is not on there. Be nice if it was,
Yeah,
then we could mention that.
yeah.
I don't even see the cities on there of the players. I don't think. I usually have to go look that up on Fargo Rate.
Oh, that's where it is. It's on Fargo, where they're from.
Yeah, and that's just a
Yeah,
city. That doesn't mention anything like
yeah.
what pool all they play out of or anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's still rolling. It got behind
Oh
it, didn't
man,
it?
it is behind it. Oh,
Oh, wow. Ball just kept going. And can he even shoot at the rail over there to kick this in? I mean, he is like up against it here. Angel's calling it in the corner, calling the kick.
and it looks like you got to kind of swerve kick this, don't you?
So you definitely got to spin this. I don't think you kick straight at I think you absolutely got to spin this. Yeah, he's loading it up with left, it looks like.
Yeah, he loaded it up and he barely caught the 8, so yeah, he really had to spin to get a hit on it. All right, brings Lacey to the table. All right, the 11 does go in either corner,
Yes, it does.
so she could start with the 11 if she wanted, but she's not going to touch it.
Nope.
She'll come back to it later.
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice little impeding ball.
Mm-hmm. So another one for Backburners.
Another one for Backburners.
3-3 ties it up. So that was Don
Yes.
with Backburners wins that one against Brittany. That's going to bring up Kevin with Backburners versus Aaron from Fearless 4, and Aaron will be racking and breaking. Aaron with the break over on that other table, going with the head ball break. He's made a ball, got an okay spread. On our main table here, Lacey just kind of overrolled her position a little bit on this 11, overstroked it a smidge. Still has a shot. She can cut this 11 in, but it will leave her with a thin cut on the 8 afterwards if she makes this 11. This cue ball will be going up table. She's missed it. Did she block the pocket? Nope. I think she's left a path for this 8 for Angel. All right, Angel gets that one. Backburners taking the lead for the first time this set, 4-3 in this race to 9. That's going to bring up Daniel from Backburners. He will be racking and breaking versus Lacey from Fearless 4. She's going to be right back up again. So Medford is about 30 miles from the California state line along I-5. So what you're telling me is it's nowhere near Southwest Idaho. There we go. Daniel with a break, going to that second ball break. Has he made a ball? Don't think so. Nope, that looks like a dry break to me. I think I'm counting 15 balls plus a cue ball. All right, Lacey taking stripes. Probably shying away from solids because of that little 3-ball cluster there. And, well, she has a good breakout here on this 13. Where's that? 14 is still tied up on that 9, so still got some figuring to do even if she gets the breakout on this 13. Neither group, stripes or solids, have a clear run out. So this could be a bit of a tactical game. I just went headfirst into the 8-ball, got a double kiss, no breakout. Well, maybe this 10 will sit up by the side for a potential breakout ball, and it has. All right, brings Daniel Dudley to the table from Backburners with a bit of a puzzle to figure out here. How's he going to break out that little 3-ball cluster? How's he going to break out the 5? Well, the 2-ball could provide a breakout for the 5. The 3-ball could provide a... Oh, okay, just break it out right now. All right. Problem number 1 taken care of. Now, problem number 2 is that cluster up there. The 3-ball can get you a breakout, but then Problem number 3 is the 8 ball, but I guess the 8 banks cross side. Oh, is that 7-1 combination on? I thought maybe the 6 was blocking it, but maybe not. Well, if that 7-1 combination is on, well then that's really not much of a problem at all then, is it? No, that 6 ball moved. I think that 6 ball was in the way. Thought that 6 was in the way. Kind of looked like it from up here. But things are definitely deceiving from over here versus being at the table. Right. Brings Lacey back to the table with looking at stripes. The only thing she has that's even close to an easy shot is this 10. And if she shoots this 10 to this bottom left corner, she can get a breakout on this 13. But she doesn't want to mess with that. She's just going to move this 9. All right, brings Daniel to the table. All of the solids are open. The only remaining problem is the 8. And I think the 8 banks cross side as a last resort. I mean, yeah, you can get a breakout from the 2 if you just, roll this 5 in, leave an angle on 2. But the problem is coming into the back side of that 13-8, you can pretty easily get hooked behind it and end up without a shot. Interesting, he's choosing to go with a combination now instead of shooting the 5 or the 2. Interesting. All right, brings Lacey to the table with a bit of a problem here. That 14 is tied up. 13 is tied up. I mean, she might be able to shoot this 10 in the corner right now and roll forward and bump out that 13. That's a possibility with while still having the 9 ball as a backup shot. Still doesn't do much for the 14 though. Kind of looked like Lacey was considering maybe knocking this 9 ball down table, possibly trying to have it interfere with the 5. Maybe off the rail, off the 5, trying to move that 5 out of the way. Oh, that's not going to get a rail. Oh, and she's also tied up to 14 in the process. Kind of worst case scenario outcome there. Ball in hand for Daniel. I might shoot this 2 right now. Drag into that 13-8 because you do, in this case, you do have insurance balls. You have the 1 and the 5 as insurance balls to shoot next. Oh, does he not know that that was ball in hand? Or did I see it wrong? Was it not ball in hand? I thought that was ball in hand. Maybe I saw it wrong. Nah, I just watched the replay. It was definitely ball in hand. I didn't see it wrong. He just didn't catch it. See, that's why you got to be paying attention when you're at the table. Often players will call fouls on themselves, but not always. It's in the end, it's up to you to pay attention. All right, that's not a bad shot. Kind of just parking that two ball in front of the pocket, cue ball up table, leaving distance. The only real shot that Lacey has is a shot at this 10, which still isn't a bad shot because it opens up the 8, but it is a lot of distance. If you miss it, you might be selling out the game there. So I certainly wouldn't blame her for not wanting to shoot that. All right, looks like the Fearless Four got that game over on the other table. Oh, Scott Frost in the house. Hey, Scott. Hey, you got your headset handy? You want to jump in and do some commentary real quick? All right, so over on the other table, that was Aaron with Fearless Four. They got that, tied it up for a piece. So that will bring up Angel from Backburners. Will be racking and breaking versus Brittany from the Fearless Four. That's all right, Scott. I was only half serious. But of course, if you wanted to jump in, we'd love to have you, but I wasn't expecting you to be able to. Uh, Scott says he's busy setting up for an Easter party, and Brian says, I bet your Easter eggs are painted like pool balls. That's pretty funny. All right, so we have Daniel at the table. Looks like he's going to be playing position for a bank on this 8, which, as I alluded to earlier, that was kind of the last resort if you couldn't get a breakout on. This 8 looks like it does bank cross side. That is the position he's played for. Eight ball cross side, swish, not a problem. So that was Daniel with Backburners, regaining the lead for his team. 5-4, race to 9. That will bring up Don Gifford from Backburners. He will be racking and breaking versus Aaron Hansen from the Fearless Four. There, we can switch over to the other table real quick while he's racking these balls up. Looks like that is Brittany at the table right now from the Fearless Four. Brittany with Savage Billiard Apparel. Speaking of Savage Billiard Apparel, they were also one of our Fun Day sponsors. Please go and show some support to all of our Fun Day sponsors, not just Savage Billiard Apparel. All right, Sherry is back.
Here I am.
Yeah, while you were gone, Scott Frost showed up,
I
and I
see that.
told him grab his headset and jump in, and do some commentary real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. But he's busy setting up for an Easter party,
Yeah.
or he totally would. He says,
Yeah. Cool.
and chat says I bet his Easter eggs are painted like pool balls. All right, we have Don Gifford at the table now. This is shortly after the break.
Then we have a missed ball in hand again. Somebody
Oh,
had
and the
ball in
other,
hand and didn't know it. I'm just reading the
oh,
chat.
missed the ball in hand. You mean they didn't? Yeah, not that
Yeah.
they missed the shot. They missed the fact that they had ball in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
That had happened. It appeared to have happened twice yesterday. That somebody didn't realize that they had ball in hand.
Yep, that's why you gotta pay attention.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I said, often, the other players they will call fouls on themselves, but not always, and sometimes they don't even know that they committed a foul. So that's another reason why you just need to pay attention.
Keep your head in the game.
That too.
You're not in the game if you're over there talking with your friends and your teammates and laughing and having a good time. You're in this game right here. And your team deserves your full attention too, to the game that you're in.
Now I know there are many players who will actively ignore the table when their opponent is at the table because they like to not pay attention. They want to just come to the table fresh and not agonize over lucky leaves and all that. They just want to come to the table and say, okay, this is what I have. They don't want to watch when their opponent's playing.
My team, you better watch your opponent when you're at the table. I'm just saying.
I
Because
know.
it'll be the last time you're on my team if you don't.
Yeah, there are many pros that do that. They will watch a different table while their opponent is shooting.
If you're in singles, I'm
Mhm.
all for it. You're the only person that's relying on you to pay attention.
Oh, I agree. There's going to be 200 people. You're getting yelled at for coming in here and showing your support for the Savage billiard team here for the Fearless Four.
Yeah. They must be getting something ready at the, is it at the pool room? Or somewhere else? Like 200 people. That's pretty big. I know he's got a pretty big family too over there.
Savage Billiard Apparel is also a sponsor of Scott Frost.
That's what he said. No, we
Oh,
appreciate you taking the time to step in and
yeah,
say hi, Scott.
absolutely. And if anybody gives you grief for showing some support for Savage, just send them to Sherry. She'll set them straight.
You probably don't want to do that. Uh,
Not if you want to keep them as friends.
no. I make friends everywhere I go. Just ask Kevin. I probably lose some too,
Mhm.
but that's just because they can't handle my honesty.
I'll be setting up at the house, having a big party.
Yeah, we will be here live streaming on Easter, which I found very odd that this tournament was going on, Easter weekend.
I guess that's when the venue is available.
Yeah, I guess so. And when they do their contracts, they're years in advance too. And yeah, they do what they have available, and things had to be postponed and changed around because of the pandemic, and then because Worlds changed their dates, and but now that don't matter anymore because Bad Boys wouldn't have been able to be here when they were doing Worlds, right? So
Mhm.
they had to change the dates, and well, now that's no longer, so they're going to go back to being in March, I think.
All right, so we have Aaron Hansen from Fearless 4 at the table. Had a little nice shot on the stripe to start with there. Good look at this 9. Oh, don't
Oh,
end up on top. Oh, no. That's disaster.
frozen to it.
Looking at just pocketing this 2 with the 11. All right, calling over a ref to come have a look-see.
Yeah. Calls frozen. Shoot through it. That the 11 is frozen.
All right, it's been called frozen, so it is legal to shoot through it. All right, referee says that's good. We have Don Gifford at the table trying to figure out what to do here. Brittany Hansen over on the other table. Brittany DeWalt.
DeWalt.
Sorry, my bad.
Look at the cut shot on the 6 ball. He's looking at it in the side, right? Not the corner. Yeah. Okay, is that the 10 in there or the 2? It's the 2 in that cluster? Or the 10? It's the 10.
Yeah, let's have a little closer look.
It's the
Yeah,
10.
that's the 10.
It's absolutely a stripe. So, looks like he's gonna evict that 11 ball off of the side of his 1. I think he's looking at the billiard and not the cut. No, that is not a billiard. He's just putting his up there. We'll just make this,
Yeah, speaking of house parties, we got a house party of balls right here, all clustered up here. Looks like a Easter egg basket over here.
speaking of Easter.
Yep.
Okay, here comes the ref again to watch. Shooting the 4.
Hey, down in front, we can't see.
No, that's right. He's striped, so yeah. And that opened up all of the stripes
And
and
not the
not the
solid.
solids. You can see the line of not 3-1. Well, he's calling the 4 up in the corner, and if he's got that angle should be to run right into the 1-3.
Yep, and that 3-1 is lined up to that side rail, and if you were to shoot that combo from here would be throwing the wrong way. So
Oh, 4 hangs. All right. Now, does the 14 go once the 13 is gone, or does he need to shoot the 14 now? Or he can play the combination, I guess, from the 14 to the 11. Go from the 10 here to the 14, 11.
yeah, that's definitely an option, and I think that's probably what he's looking at.
You notice Kevin just said option there, and he didn't say it was a good option or the right.
I didn't say it was a bad option either.
Yeah, no, you didn't have to. No, I'm kidding. Yep, that's an option. That's a shot. Yep.
That was a result.
It
Yep.
was a result. Yeah.
You're starting to learn my lingo.
Only taken 28 years. Yeah, calling the 11. I think it was a good option. I look for him to get out here.
This is a little tricky. I mean, you got to hit it hard enough where the cue ball comes back out, so you're not stuck over there without a shot. And if you hit it hard, that 14 might bounce back up behind the one or something.
Oh, wow, he caught the 3. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, it
But
still leaves stripes in the with the advantage here, I
yeah, and I
think.
mean, he could have just shot the 11 there and come on the short side of the 14 too.
I mean, can you shoot the 4 and come around and bump that 311 on the same shot and keep shooting? Well, not in this case.
We'll play the 1 up in there. Maybe the 11 goes. If I don't know if the 1's going to go with it too, but maybe leave the 1 in the way of the 14.
Yeah, I didn't hear him call anything. He lined up the 1, but I didn't hear him call it, but he must have called something.
And the 14 still goes. He may have to ticky it off the back of the ball here, but I'm pretty sure this 14 still goes. I'm looking like right out at the table at it.
Even with that 1 ball in there, it's not going to get jammed up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
The 1 is sitting on the point.
All right.
And you see him there. He's seeing exactly where he wants the ball to go into the rail and off of the 3, and that's what I think he's doing there with his cue. He's called the 14.
All right. Cannot get it past the 1. Got it past the 3, but the 1 ball put up a roadblock. All right, brings Don to the table. Yeah, that 1 is in there kind of deep behind that 14. Oh, get out of the way, 8. Oh man, is that 8 in the way? I think just the edge of the 8 has him. I think he's going to just a nice mild jump.
Nice shot.
Don't end up on top of the 8.
Oh, wow. They just,
Well, there is a gap between them. He's not frozen to it, and
yeah.
it is lined up pretty close to that corner pocket, so I look for him to make this.
Yeah, and it's more than a chalk cube apart. So,
All right, ref's going to come make sure there's no funny business going on here on this hit.
just trying to get up there so he can jack up on it. That looks like a good hit.
That sure looked like a good hit
Nice
to me.
shot.
Nice shot there for Don. 6-4 in this race to 9. And that's going to bring up Kevin Wilson from Backburners. He will be breaking versus Jacob DeWalt from the Fearless 4.
Let's go, Fearless 4. Get this thing tied up again. Because we know that's what's going to happen.
Well, of course we're going hill. Why would it not? Here, let's watch this other table while they rack them up over here. No, it's Angel at the table with a shot at the 8.
Angel on the 8 ball.
Angel Espinoza from
So
Backburners.
it's probably on hell.
So that's right. What'd you say?
His name is probably on hell, then, and not Angel.
I heard him introduce himself as Angel. I thought.
So I usually say it to us Americans.
Well, I'm an American.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he does put that 8 away. 7-4. Race to 9. We are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross. Thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying our coverage of the Western BCA 8-Ball Championship, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you have not been enjoying it, go ahead and hit that thumbs down. I don't mind.
Yep.
If you're so inclined, go ahead and hit that subscribe as well.
Crushed him. But it looks like it's dry. Cue ball was trying to get there.
Yeah. That's not the one you want to make, though.
No.
All right, so I count 15 balls plus a cue ball. Brings Jacob from Fearless 4 to the table.
Husband and wife on tables here. It happens more and more now with the Fargo caps and stuff, where you're seeing couples playing together. It used to be you never saw couples playing together except for Scotch, right? Now
Right.
you're seeing it on a lot of teams because you gotta. Usually the women have those lower Fargos and able to squeak in under the cap there with them, and I like it seeing the families compete together.
Well, by the way, on that other table we have Brittany was breaking versus Daniel.
Nice shot. That was a nice shot Jacob just made. Oh, I guess he didn't call it. I thought he did.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he was like, oops. Yeah. Good on him.
Oh man, that's a not a good spot to put all your stripes over there behind that 8-ball. Fortunately, you do have a 12 over there as a potential breakout, or even the 14. Well, he's left us in a tough spot. Yeah, he has that 12 in the corner, but doesn't really do anything to break out his little cluster. So come up. He will have an angle on this 14. He could go into them now if he wanted to. He has an insurance ball of a 10 ball. If he's going to be coming into the back side of this 8, so you really need an insurance ball for something to shoot at. Nope. Not interested in the breakout yet. Oh, did that come out? Does that ball go past the 8 now? Well, it might have the combination to the far corner. That 13-11 might go past the 15. Here, let's see if I can get a see if I can get a little closer look in there. It might go up table. I don't think it passes the 8. Well, once the 15's gone, it definitely goes up table.
Get out of there.
It did not get out of there.
Man. Yeah, it comes out the other end. When it's unlocked, they come out the other end. Yeah, it is so nice to not have to pay coins and stuff on tables. Oh man, I'm so glad they implemented, greens fees years ago.
Yeah, they used to do that, right? You had to pay quarters for
Yeah,
your games.
dollars. You had to pay dollars. They would have
Yeah,
the dollar coins.
lots of quarters.
Yeah, and I mean, for a while it was the coins, and then they changed from like the tokens to the Sacagawea coins, $1 coins,
Sacagawea, is that what
whatever
it
her
is?
name is. Oh no.
No, did that combination line up?
Yeah, it might have. I think he got away with it there.
Yeah, I think it lined up. Yep.
Never a doubt.
Oh no, overcut it. Well,
Yeah, we're gonna find out if that combination's lined up now, I think.
yeah.
Are you saying, oh, so he's playing safe?
He's just gonna try to hide behind it. He's just gonna tap it.
Yeah. He's, saying, look, see, it's not prosed. So that means he's just gonna tap this.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's caught that.
I guess we sold some shirts.
And that combination still does not pass the 8.
And I like that Jacob has got a ball in another quadrant of the table here,
Yeah,
which makes it harder to play safe.
absolutely. He's got balls at both ends of the table. You can't just hide behind a ball anymore. 'Cause
Yep.
if you have your balls at both ends of the table.
Yep.
I kind of like trying to make the combo because you can leave the cue ball right there where he has no shot at the 4 or the 5 and you're opening stuff up.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. You gotta be careful here. Say if you were to bank the 4 cross table and try to bring the cue ball down here, maybe put it right next to the 5, that the 4 ball doesn't come over at the 11-13. So he's just gonna go straight at the 5. I like it right down there.
And get that 5 up off the rail.
Yep. Yeah, I like the cue ball down here. The combination does lie there, but you still have to hit it good. And from down here, you're having to hit it thin, right?
Yeah, the combination is, it's lined up to that side rail a little bit, so you'd have to cut this 11 super thin to
Yeah.
make that combo. So that's,
That's why I like it. The cue
yeah.
ball down here where he put it.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna try and he's trying to cut the 11. No. Did the 13 get in the way? Or does he still have this ball? I think he's got the 4 ball up the corner if he wanted to, but
Yes, he does.
because you don't want to try to just lay him on, use the 5 and lay him on the end rail again because oh, get out of there. Because he could still try to cut the 11 or the 13 if you're over on this side, and now he's got this cut on the 13.
Yeah, but it's sitting here pretty good for Kevin. Cut this 13 in, come to this bottom rail and back up a little bit. Cut the 11 in. May have
Yeah,
to go up and down table again.
yeah, you want to go, come off the rail and back down. Don't try to stop on the way up there.
Yeah, he's gonna
You
have,
end up behind the 8 when you do that most of the time.
yep, here you gotta go up and down table. I don't think you can hold this up.
He's holding it,
He's trying to hold it,
trying to.
but
Yep, doesn't cut the ball enough, grabs a hold of it when you do that. Kind of gets a little clingy.
he's left it in front of the hole. Makes this it's gonna be a lot more difficult for Jacob to find any kind of safety here. He's called the bank on the 5. Going for the gusto. And all right, good try. But this is gonna leave it perfect for Kevin.
Yep. Well, on the other table over here, we got Brittany with ball in hand, and I think if she's not liking it, because the 14-6 are down at the other end of the table, I'm playing that 9 ball up table there.
Or even
Looks like
just
she's trying to get behind the 8.
or even just play safe behind the 14 to put some separation between the 14 and 6.
Yeah, you could do that too, but yeah, it looked like she was trying to get the cue ball on the back side of the 8 there to make him kick.
All right, Backburners on the hill. 8-4, race to 9. That will bring up Angel from Backburners versus Aaron from the Fearless 4. Aaron will be breaking. All right, we'll go watch that other table while he racks them up over here. Brittany at the table with stripes.
Yep. Yeah, you need to somehow get this. She's got to get this 14 loosened up, so she needs to get some kind of safe here. What if you just bank the 14 out of there and let the cue ball go a couple of rails and get over there by the 9 ball?
All right. Head ball break.
I
He's made a ball,
I
got a
like
good
this
spread.
hitting the side of the 14 about half ball and bringing it out maybe down in front of the side pocket, and let your cue ball go a couple rails out for the put it back down there by the 9.
Yeah, she's just playing off the 9 ball.
She's just tapping the 9. And it's going to be right back where we were just a second ago. Yeah, and when he does, I'm wondering, you got to be real careful with this one. You could double kiss it and it end up funny, or you hit it too thin and it kicks the 14 over too fat, too full, and it just leaves her right there on the 14. He's called a safe. Yeah, so now you two rail the 14 at the side pocket and hold the cue ball right there. No? All right. Or on the other table now. And here we go again. Let's roll this up the table.
Yeah, this game over here with Brittany, yeah, just bank the 14 out of there and leave the cue ball frozen on top of that 6 is definitely a nice shot. Oh, miscue, ball in hand. Meanwhile, we have Aaron over here shooting solids. I believe he was shooting solids. All right, it's going to bring Angel to the table. I believe Angel has stripes. And Angel has some issues here with this, with these stripes. You know, that 10 on the rail over there doesn't have the corner. It might go on the side off the 6. That 13. Gotta kind of play precise position to get to the 13 because I think it only has, well, it has 2 pockets. It does have the side as well. But from here, he's forced to shoot at that 13.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably draw into the 10 there, and he tried. Now this is gonna take up residence in front of the 1. Now you can slide off of it and move it out of there. Think you can slide down off this 6 and
You could just play position on the backside of the 1
yeah.
from the 6. So it doesn't have to move it. Then he has the 4 ball hanging there as a backup.
And he was trying to open it.
Yeah, he was trying to move things.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't like the short side of the 1. Or didn't like, trying to get down there with the speed control and everything. And
So Scott Frost calls that an all-around good shot because he went all around everything.
That's funny. Oh, look, Brittany's ball is gone.
Oh, and she's shooting at the 9.
Yep.
Chance to win this game.
Keep her team alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Somebody's got to use that as their team name or something.
Let's switch over here.
That's perfect. Nice shot.
That is. All right, this 8 keeps her team alive.
Jacob got a big smile on his face. It's like, yeah, that's my lady.
Eight to 5. Race to 9.
And just a little bit of rail first on that ball to be able to come around for the 8. That was a nice shot.
So that was Brittany that won that.
Yep.
And
8-5.
that's gonna bring up Jacob from the Fearless 4 will be racking and breaking versus Don from the Backburners.
Oh no. Oh no, he scratched.
Oh, and ball in hand for Angel.
With 2 balls on the table.
The one. Yeah, he just needs to make this 1 roll up for the 8.
Yeah, does it pass the 10 or does he have to shoot it into the lower right?
That's what I was just trying to figure out. Yeah, let's have a closer look at this. If he makes these last two balls, then the match is over. No, he's
He's
stripes. I thought he.
stripes.
Oh, stripes, stripes. I thought he was
I
solids.
thought he was solids too. That's right. Yeah, it was Fearless that went for the breakout. Just
Sorry, I went and I paid attention to the other table for a minute, and it just totally erased my mind.
yeah. Well, not it did. I didn't help the fact that any either. To draw back to the 12 here, or just shoot and stop the 13. Roll forward a little bit, the 12 in the side and the 8 in the other side.
Yeah. Well, these three balls to win the match.
Yep, yeah, right about there for the 12 in the side, so you can just go forward for the 8 in the other side. Or straight up in the corner, whichever. I think he's straight up in the corner, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of 50-yard line-ish
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So,
Shoot it up in the corner, cue ball to the rail, and right at the 8, if you've got that angle. There is no just in case here. You just play the ball.
absolutely. Yeah, you can't be thinking about the one ball. Just
Yeah,
gotta be thinking about your 12 and position on the 8. That's all you can be thinking about. Can't be thinking about this one ball.
same pocket, nice shot.
No, 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 get
No,
out of
it's
there.
not.
Whew, yikes. Scared the bejesus out of me.
There we go. That's your match.
Backburners does defeat Fearless 4. This was a A-side match.
So both still live.
Both still alive. That was so they were guaranteed $400 at the start of this match. So moving forward, let's see, where does that put them on the bracket? I just had it here a second ago. All right, here we go. So on the bracket, that puts them forward into. There are two matches, 4 teams left on the A side.
Which guarantees you 7th, 8th.
Yep, absolutely. So, and how much does that pay? So they are guaranteed at least $880 now. Um, so, but keep it going. So Angel's up here just telling us how to pronounce his name. He says, "We don't care. Whatever you call me, whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner." Anyway, first place in the silver teams is going to be 4,500. That's what they are shooting for, and that does put Backburners just one step closer to that. All right, thank you guys for watching. We are Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds. We will catch you guys on the next one, which is going to be at 2 o'clock, I'm thinking, which is 45 minutes from now. So we'll see you guys then. Be sure to support our Fun Day sponsors, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys.